A very big welcome to Sports Recap on Hills TV. I am Memo Cynthia Asoya.
And I am Daniel Obasi.
And together we'll be giving you sports experience. Remember, 4 days to the World Cup. Yes, in Qatar, that will start in 4 days. But before we go into the World Cup, let's start with the local scene, where head coaches Emeka Nnamani and Fidelis Obi has expressed confidence in their respective teams as Nigerians under 18 and under 20 male handball team prepare for the 2022 International Handball Federation, that is the IHF trophy for Africa Zone 3 in Ivory Coast. Let's also recall that it was scheduled to hold on November 21 to 27th, and both teams are undergoing intensive training programs at the Royal Park Sports Center in Yaba, Lagos.
I think this is also a good one. We are deviating away from just football. And I think it's good for us as a nation. We've seen countries like England, they've been able to invest even in cricket, and they are doing well for themselves, aside from the Three Lions, which is football. So I think we also need to begin to say, aside football, where is our own stronghold? We can begin to get it. And I think this is a good one, going from the grassroots, under 18, under 20, and then we're catching them very, very young. Okay,
still talking about the local scene, where the Confederation of African Football CAF has postponed the draws for the group stages of the Champions League and Confederation Cup competitions. The Pride of Rivers qualified for the group stage of the tournament last week after they ousted Al Nassr of Libya with 6-1 on aggregate. According to that update, the CAF headquarters in Cairo, Egypt, the football body has decided to postpone the draws of the competition. The draw was earlier scheduled for Wednesday, November 16th, and its headquarters in Cairo. But CAF did not reveal reasons. Can you at least guess the reasons why this was postponed?
If CAF did not give the reasons why, but I think for me, the lucky guess would be because of the Mundial. Probably some top officials.
Definitely, officials too will be there. Yes, it's just the World Cup. There's nothing else to say.
Yes,
because some players too that are playing in this.
Yes, we will be going for the Mundial.
Egypt qualified.
Yes, Morocco qualified. We have two players. Some players who are coming from Wider Casablanca, who would be part of the Mundial. We have some players who are coming from from other.
It's a wide guess, but it's true.
So, but I think that's just one of where I could actually lay my fingers on. But aside that, nothing for now.
Okay, the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria ahead of the Grade A friendly against the Selako of Portugal continue to experience the arrival of the invited players, as all but Samuel Chukwueze are presently on the ground. The latest to join camp at Cremonese striker is Cremonese striker who is Cyril Dessas, and Omonia Nikosa's goalkeeper, that is Francis Uzoho. And according to their official handle, Super Eagles official handle, the number of players increased from 20 to 22, with Villarreal striker or winger Samuel Chukwueze the only awaiting player. Let's also recall that this is going to happen at 6:45 p.m. the kickoff time. That is 7:45 p.m. in Nigeria, and that will happen in Estadio Jose Alvarade in Lisbon.
The first thing you said, Grade A friendly. I begin to ask, is there a Grade C or Grade E?
Of course, there are teams you will meet, and let's just say that one of the world best is there. So it's a Grade A friendly.
Yes, one of the world best is there, but for me, I do not see the Super Eagles have not been doing well. We met in Mexico, our team. Would you call it a Grade A? Costa Rica, we lost. So, see, let's tell ourselves the truth. Football is football. But when you look at the caliber of players that will be going up against the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Cancelo of Manchester City, you would agree with me, these are star-studded side. But looking at our own squad, we expected a Victor Osimhen, who is the top goal scorer in the Italian Serie A, but nowhere to be found. They said it's due to injury, and that also out. So all of this, I do not see the Super Eagles get, unless they would probably just take off their pedal because they are going for the Mundial. They do not want to get injured and all of that. So, but aside that, it's not the squad of the Super Eagles against the Portuguese side. For me, it's not really the squad I was expecting.
All right, then let's also we're talking about the match between Portugal and Nigeria. Ronaldo will be there, yes or no?
Because of the controversy surrounding Cristiano Ronaldo at this point, I feel the coach might decide to say, okay, fine. And also because of the fact he doesn't want him to get injured as the captain of the side, he might just say, okay, sit back a little bit. We've seen injuries happening here and there, so I think he wants to play safe. Tomorrow is the game, 17th, 3 days to the World Cup. No one wants to get excuses that the big top stars would not be part of the Mundial.
All right, let's move it up to international scene. Red Bedford forward Brian Bremo says he may not contain his excitement should he have the honor of starting a game for Cameroon at the World Cup. Newsmen gathered that the 23-year-old was called up for the finals in Qatar, where the indomitable Lions face Brazil, Serbia and Switzerland, despite only making his debut in September.
Good one for him. We've seen a lot of switch. Lamptey of Brighton moving down to Ghana. A lot of players moving away from where we felt they should have actually gone to nationalize in terms of playing for the country. But now they have switched, and this is Mbeumo doing it. And so let's just see what he can be able to deliver for Cameroon in the Mundial. All
right. Also, moving it up to UFC now, where the president, Dana White, has said that the championship is still seeking global expansion with Africa in its sights. And of course, over 20 years after Dana White assumed leadership of the UFC and 29 years after its beginning, White revealed he was thinking about going global, and Africa is one of the major places he wants to come. First of all, I want to say 20 years as the president of UFC. Is it that they don't change this presidency thing?
If he has been doing well, why? If he has been doing well,
so there's nothing like...
True. No, not that there is, but he has been doing well. You will see UFC grow from nothing to what it has been today. People do not watch.
Can do it,
not that no other person can do it, but he has been doing it well. And if he has been doing it well, come on, he deserves it.
All right then, straight up to tennis, where the path has been cleared for Novak Djokovic to play in the Australian Open after the Australian government overturned a visa ban. That's a happy one for Djokovic. You know what happened to him a few months ago. The Serbian tennis star was detained in January over his refusal to be vaccinated against COVID.
At this point, he can just breathe a sigh of relief. Not seeing Djokovic in this year's Australian Open, where we know he's more like the master of Australian Open. He has taken away the likes of Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer in the past. So not seeing him this year was not really a good one for every tennis lover. But the good news is the fact that he would be back next year and back better and stronger.
All right, then back to football, where France forward Christopher Nkunku has been ruled out a sad one day of the World Cup after sustaining a leg injury in training on Tuesday. The 25-year-old is the Bundesliga top scorer with 12 goals in 15 games for RB Leipzig.
I think when you look at this, just like I was saying earlier, this might be one of the reasons we might not see Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga went in for the challenge, and then a lot of backlash has even come up against Camavinga and said, why would you have to go all out? And then I feel for me, Camavinga got the ball first before we saw that pain we saw Nkunku in during the training and all of that. For me personally, I think it wasn't really a bad challenge, but it's just unfortunate that he actually got in the mixed up of all of this, and then he would be out. Now the question is, there is no replacement. Yes, no, they've not announced a replacement for Nkunku, but the lucky one might be Anthony Martial of Manchester United. Might just come on and replace this man, Christopher Nkunku. And away from France now to Inter Miami, where Inter Miami have placed an offer to sign Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United. The MLS outfit are saying they are interested in the services of Cristiano Ronaldo and have spoken with his representative at the moment. Ongoing talks, Cristiano Ronaldo. But do you see the end of Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United?
Yes, I think I see the end of that. With that bombshell he dropped on then the interview, is something that no one will want to welcome him with wide arms, but the fans, the owner, and also the coach. So even if there will not be a groveling apology from Cristiano Ronaldo. He has done what he needed to do, and I think he needed to be in the media for a long time, and that's why I think he did this. And now, if Inter Miami is coming, he should know that he's gone. because no one is going to remember him.
No, but we saw him move from the Italians, from the Spanish La Liga, moving to the Italian Serie A. And we saw how the Italian Serie A blew up because Cristiano Ronaldo came in.
Don't you watch it? Don't you watch Serie A?
No, we do not get to see Serie A.
Some media outlets got licensed for Serie A. Yes, but for Inter, first of all, we were talking about the time zone. You're going to the US to play. No one cares. It's late in the night. We won't watch you. I don't know. I might be wrong too.
All right, definitely the question still is very, very open, and everyone is asking the question after the Mundial, what happens to Cristiano Ronaldo after the interview with Piers Morgan. We've seen Manchester United, on the other hand, are coming out and saying they would definitely discuss about this one. The talks are even ongoing at the moment, but the question would be what happens after the World Cup in Qatar, just 4 days to the Mundial, and a lot about the future of Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United.
All right, that's the much we can take on Sports Recap today. Remember, it's just 4 days to go and the World Cup. And of course, it's going to be a lovely one. We'll be here with you, giving you updates right out from Qatar. My name is Memo Cynthia Asoya.
And also do not forget to follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hills TV. Until we come your way, I am Daniel Obasi.
Thank you for watching.